Hello everyone. I'm doing a review video today, which is kind of weird, but it's something that I wanted to try out because obviously I do a lot of streaming and I do a lot of other stuff, and I've never really reviewed anything. Don't worry about the little bit black back there. Um like I don't know, maybe I should review more of the stuff I get. Like these lights I got that actually work out pretty well. Because I have two lights, as you can see one of them right here, because I'm pretty much all the way zoomed out in the camera. I zoomed in a little bit just so you don't see the top of my monitor. Um, but yeah, I did get a oh, I got a TV. Don't worry about that though. That's for me. I got a new webcam today. Now, you might be like, why would you get another webcam? Because obviously, as you can see, I'm currently on the DSLR. I have a Sony A6000 that I use for most streams. But there's also a lot of times where I don't really want to use that as my like 24/7 webcam because I use it for photography and other things. So I want to have a suitable like replacement or just other webcam I can use when I want to stream and I'm too lazy to turn it on, or I want to keep it in its camera bag, or I just want to do something else. And so I had a C920. I'm giving that to a friend because obviously I don't need it anymore. But I also got the C925e, which, to be perfectly honest, it's like wider than the C920 and it has like a little cover for the lens, but it's really not that much better. Granted, I love Logitech stuff because it tends to be cheap and we know it's not great, but for the price, it tends to do exactly what it needs to do. But I will say that I did purchase a Razer Kiyo X. I was thinking about getting the Kiyo Pro because I saw reviews of that online, but I was like, I kind of want to try something that's a little cheaper. I don't really need 60 FPS 1080p because I'm not really going to be using it for full screen like this. Like if I need to do full screen stuff, I'm definitely going to use the DSLR because that can get 60 FPS 1080p perfectly fine. No worries there. So yeah, I'm gonna make myself smaller so I can pull up my other sources. First off, we're gonna obviously this is me with my DSLR. This is the A6000. Then we're gonna open up the C925e, and as you can see, they have the same amount of lighting. They both have the green screen, or they have chroma key on them, but like the C925e kind of struggles. Also, you can tell it's very blurry, which concerns me. Like I have it set to 720p, which is the supposed to be the 60 FPS, but you can see it's still not like that smooth. And granted, like I said, this isn't a bad webcam. Like I have lighting in front of me too. If you have slightly better lighting, it works out okay, or you mess around with the settings a lot. But at the same time, I can't save the settings on this. The C920 works in the Logitech software. The C925e for some reason doesn't. So every single time I restart my computer and I turn my computer off each night because I want to make sure that it's like ready for the next day's work, it resets the settings. Like, so it usually has a low light compensation on that reduces the that here, let me configure it. Let me turn it on. But you'll see it reduces the frame rate by like a fair bit. Okay, well, it didn't really do anything there. Or did it? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, the C925e, it's got like some stuff that it likes to do, and I don't really like it. Like I also turn on, there we go. Like you see, this is the low light compensation, and it starts off with this on, and granted, it makes the lighting a little bit better, but it also like drastically reduces your frame rate, and I do not like that. So without any further ado, let me turn on my Razer Kiyo, which is this one. And as you can see, it's already like the Logitech is on my left. You can see it's got the auto focus, but it's still it's a little slow. And then the Razer Kiyo is on my right. And you can see there's like a little bit of messiness with the green screen. I can probably increase the filter more with the chroma key to fix that. But I mean, it still looks leagues better. Like my shirt, very detailed. Like the auto zoom and brightness settings, very quick compared to the Logitech ones. And just, I really like the way it looks. Like, it looks just a lot cleaner overall. And I believe that the C925e and the Razer Kiyo X are the same price. C925e might be a little bit cheaper, but definitely pretty much just the aim of this video is to be like, hey, if you're looking to get into streaming or you want a better webcam or something like that, a good bet. Like, now I'm kind of kicking myself because I sent my friend the C920 and I'm like, man, I should have just gotten her one of these Razer Kiyos, because this is very good. Like, she does VTubing, but the thing is, even as a VTuber, you want to have a good camera, like, especially if you're not using a rig and everything like that, because the better that a camera can capture your motions and the better the clarity is, the more pronounced and the more accurate the motion capture is. So I will say, like I said, for best quality, a DSLR is a good way to go. It's not the cheapest, you know, but I don't regret this purchase. Plus, at least a DSLR, if you're into photography, you can use it for both. Logitech, it'll get the job done. Probably won't look quite as good, but it will do its best. I mean, you get what you pay for. Like I said, I like Logitech products because they tend to be compatible with everything, and they do what they're marketed for. Will they be the best at it? Probably not. Like, I've even looked at the Brio 4K, but it just doesn't seem like it's worth the price. Or you might as well just get like another, like I said, like a good camera. But yeah, Razer Kiyo, definitely very good. Like I said, you can see a bit of noise, but with a little bit of messing with the settings, you can fix that. But it's definitely got much better clarity. The color, just straight out the box, looks way better. Like, you can actually on the Logitech, you can tell I have stubble, but it's very fuzzy. On that, you can see it. On my DSLR, you can see it. Anyway, so yeah, just letting you guys know, like, if you're getting into things, like a good mid tier like webcam to go with, or maybe high tier. I don't know how people figure these things out, but definitely the Razer Kiyo X, very good. Or you could always look into the Pro. I think that one does 1080p 60 FPS. But yeah, color correction, everything like that, pretty good on here. It tracks movement pretty well. Just, it looks a lot smoother. The green screen works much better, or Chroma key works better because of the fact that the color are a bit better and more vibrant. But yeah, I just figured, I mean, as my first kind of review video, I'd be like, hey, here's some different like webcams and things that you can do. But yeah, definitely, like I said, best thing, DSLR. Kiyo, very good, as you can see, second place here, and then Logitech is in the back there. Like, nothing wrong with using Logitech, but like I said, if you don't mind spending a bit more or looking for better quality, Razer Kiyo X, pretty good. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I might try to do more review videos with like lighting and stuff like that, because I actually really like these lights and I got them for pretty cheap. But we'll see going forward. I just need to make more content for YouTube, honestly. But yeah, if you like what you see, just make sure to like and subscribe. I know there's 3 of me saying that. That might be weird. Don't worry about it. And you can check out all of the other gaming videos and other things that I've put up. So until next time.